Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Capricorns, where we take a look at the person who broke your heart. Now, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we're going to take a look at this person, what you may need to know about them, what they're thinking or feeling, how they're viewing you and the connection, and the lessons that you are or were meant to learn, any future or possible action they might take towards you, and as much advice as we can get from Spirit as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Capricorns, please, for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages and guidance, please, for my Capricorns, for their highest and greatest good. All right, so we have letting go and hole in the soul. Wow. And we have say what you mean. All right, Capricorn. So what I'm feeling about your person here is pretty straightforward. I feel like letting you go has left them feeling a void. And for some of you, this person may feel as if they're damaged. I feel that they have a lot of shadow work to do. And this can be because of past trauma. This could be because of childhood. I feel this person, it's interesting. I feel like this person, though, like lacks empathy, or maybe lacked empathy when you were together, but they certainly are feeling the void. I feel like also, though, your person is feeling quite cold, quite emotionally unavailable is what I'm getting. But at the same time, I feel that letting go has not been easy for them. And it has left them feeling this pain, this heart chakra is like blocked is what I'm getting. Now we get this energy of say what you mean. So I do feel that it's possible this person may have either spoken some harsh truths here, or the opposite. They may not have really ever been able to tell you what was going on or how they were really feeling. And for those of you where that's the case, where this person, maybe you just feel like confused as to why things broke down, ended the way that they did, a lot of it has to do with this hole in the soul energy, has to do with past hurts and traumas, maybe something that they can't even quite articulate. So just keep in mind, in these readings, I'm not making any excuses for bad behavior, but we're trying to sort of get to the bottom of what you need to know here about this person. So let's go ahead and see what it is that they might be thinking or feeling here for my dear Capricorns. Six of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, they're experiencing a lot of conflict. Now, they may also be experiencing conflict in a lot of different areas of their life. So I feel that they've got issues in other relationships, either with family members, co-workers. Your person has been and may kind of come off as having an overinflated ego to sort of cover up this sense of loss and to cover up past trauma for sure. They're viewing you as the Six of Swords, Capricorn, so they feel like you've moved on peacefully. But this is also a very formidable card, because this kind of looks like he's crossing the river Styx, doesn't it? Like in the underworld. So I don't know, like it's interesting. I also feel like they have this energy of like you might come for them. And I don't necessarily mean, Capricorn, like you're going to come for them as in come and rescue them, but like that you have something to be angry or pissed off about. Because this Six of Swords, now remember I'm an intuitive reader, but this Six of Swords is very different than the usual Six of Swords. This person may also dream about you quite frequently. And they're viewing the connection as the Magician in reverse. So for some of you, it's possible this person may sort of show back up around Mercury retrograde. I'm also seeing with the Magician energy in reverse, this person feels like there was something missing. Either they didn't have all the tools that they needed to have this sort of healthy connection with you, or there might have just been a lot of distrust and miscommunication. And we see that communication is definitely strained or was an issue. Either I don't know if they were lacking in emotional intelligence and would say things that were hurtful or blunt, or, without thinking, or they couldn't tell you at all what was really going on or how they really felt. So take it how it resonates. Overall energy, the Seven of Wands. I do feel, Capricorn, that you are being protected with this separation. The Seven of Wands is also telling me your person, I feel, is very defensive. I feel that they need a lot of shadow work. They need to do a lot of shadow work. Because I do feel that they have these unhealthy patterns that really affect them in relationships, affect them negatively. They're very guarded, very defensive. And I also feel a lot of my Capricorns, you might have felt really on edge or under attack at times from this person. So the Six of Wands energy in reverse tells me that they're experiencing conflict, chaos, they in a lot of different areas, like it could be at work, at home, other relationships. And the Ten of Swords energy, yeah. So this has been a very painful ending. For some of you, I do feel that it's possible that they may reach out, or there may be communication. We'll get more messages throughout the reading we'll see if that's supported. But the Ten of Swords in reverse also tells me that, yeah, that I feel they put up a big, strong ego and a front as if they have really, truly healed. Yeah, Queen of Swords. And for some of you, it's possible they have moved on with someone else, maybe an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have strong Libra energy. Sorry, well, I was going to say strong Libra, which may be the case, but also strong Gemini here. So your person also may be sort of conflicted about whether or not to, and for some of my Capricorns, interesting, I heard respond to a message. So you might have sent them a message that they've left unread or they haven't responded to. But for some of you, I feel that they've moved on. And if they have moved on with someone else, I see that they're experiencing conflict here. Because like I said, this person has these repetitive patterns that come from some sort of past trauma or wounding that hasn't been released. Six of Swords, they feel like you've moved on, but I also feel like that's their hesitation to speak to you. Because this Six of Swords, I mean, like, I find him straight up scary looking. So, he's on a boat wearing that's got like a mask that he's wearing. He's like, squaring off. And, I kind of feel like, if they did you dirty, Capricorn, they kind of are, I don't know, a little bit worried about if they were ever to run into you or talk to you. I mean, you may have told this person off. The Lovers card in reverse. Yeah, so for some of you, this person did put you in a third party, or they moved on very, very quickly. Gemini energy. Ooh, I told you I was picking up on that Gemini energy. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person, you make this person very nervous, Capricorn. And most likely that's because when somebody's this defensive, this reactive, it's triggering something because they know that they didn't behave appropriately, or they didn't treat you right, or they did, or straight up some of them were just doing you dirty, Capricorn. I think deep down this person may have felt like you were out of their league with the Magician energy. I feel there was a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding as well. Especially, I don't know if your person like took everything really personally all the time, really reacted to everything. All right, and we get the Page of Swords in reverse, but they sure do spy on you. This person's nervous about communication, and they may just bury their head in the sand and may not communicate with you, because I think they're worried that you're going to call them out on something. And the Seven of Pentacles energy in reverse, yeah. So they're seeing this connection as over, Capricorn. So we're seeing the Chariot card, Cancerian energy, your opposite sign. So they could be a Cancer. But I feel like this is a strong message from Spirit to use all of your strength and your courage to heal and to move forward here. They feel the strong connection. I do feel this person dreams about you. and they absolutely feel the connection, the strength of the connection. But I just feel they have so much work to do. I don't love this person's energy, to be honest, Capricorn. So let's see what lessons you were meant to learn here. Clear messages and guidance for my Capricorns. What were they meant to learn here? Or what do they need to know about this connection? Or what are the lessons they're meant to learn in this connection? Passive role. Someone needs to find their way through this without interference or influence. Yeah. Kind of feels like your person still has some, one, karma to release, a lot of healing to do, and they've got a lot of lessons to learn. So you definitely were out of this person's league or in a higher vibration, Capricorn. A situation is about to get uncomfortable, but look at it as a way to clear the air and move forward. So again, it is kind of interesting because there's a lot of the swords energy. They're stuck in their head. A lot of them, they do want to communicate. They might feel like there's something that was left unsaid. Maybe they want the last word. I also feel, my Capricorns, I feel there's something that you said to this person that they haven't really been able to stop thinking about, and it might really bother them. So just be aware of that. Gaslighting. Wow. The reality of what is going on is real, not imagined. Trust your intuition in this situation. Yeah, and for a lot of my Capricorns, if there was a third party, I'm sure you were suspecting it. And this person was most definitely denying it. And that's what I'm getting with that Magician card energy in reverse. Like this person was, you know, definitely a tricky energy, a very sort of trickster type energy I'm picking up on. But this is, your person is wounded. They were most likely wounded when you met them, right? So, yep, and this is what I'm getting. To a degree, we mimic what we observed growing up. Are those patterns healthy for you? So I do feel like a lot of this energy for your person it comes from family history, childhood wounding. But I also feel that Spirit's calling on my Capricorns here to really take a look at any unhealthy patterns that you may experience in your relationships. If you feel like you keep running up against sort of the same issues in a relationship, and it doesn't mean that you automatically turn around and you blame yourself, but it may be that you're ignoring red flags. And oftentimes when that happens, it's because we learn to love in a messed up way, with either having an absent, neglectful, abusive parent or something like that. And it doesn't have to be that we blame our parents either. It could be other relationships, and it's not about shifting blame to anybody. But once you recognize, like, oh, I had a parent who was, you know, who was very cold, or who was very, you know, who yelled at me, was overly critical, and then you find yourself in relationships with people like that, then you know, then you start to recognize it as a red flag rather than let it in. Okay, so let's see. Embrace newness. Yeah, so I feel like Capricorn, like I feel with these sevens, we get the Seven of Wands, the Chariot card. So triple sevens are such a powerful numerical sequency. Just making up words over here. A powerful number sequence for you to pay attention to. You might be seeing it on license plates, phone numbers, addresses, you know, credit cards, like invoices, online, whatever it might be. Because I feel like you're really being protected here. Really being protected. And it's out with the old, in with the new. Try a new approach. Find a change of scenery. So for some of you, you might be moving. I feel like Spirit's telling you that it's okay to put distance between you and this person, because it doesn't feel healthy. And we get behaviors. It takes two to create a situation. We must be accountable for what we contribute. And you know, not blame ourselves, but also hold them accountable. And then also recognize that you have the power to say no or walk away. Now, it's not going to always be easy for you. You know, your situations are going to be different if you have children, if you share a home, if you're married. But I do feel the message here, Capricorn, is strong. That it's okay to put distance between you and this person. Because it feels like you have, with the Seven of Pentacles energy in reverse, this ending is bringing you a new beginning. Okay, beware of a confrontation though, because I do feel if there's communication, it is going to be, you know, it's going to be confrontational. All right. So let's see what action they might take towards you. A gift. Okay, so this person might come in and try to give you something, offer you something. Yep, and they're definitely going to send you a message. Capricorn, I also want you to be aware because this person might try to come in like, because they're in a strong ego energy, they might come in and be like, oh, I'm really worried about you, or I heard you weren't doing so well, or, you know, something like that. So I just want you to be aware. Now, for like, your situations are going to be different, so let's see how this is going to make you feel. Thoughts in reverse. Okay, it's going to get you out of your head. It's going to clear some stuff up for you. And we get marriage energy. And I feel like for a lot of my Capricorns, this is this is going to be confirmation. This person is thinking about you. I think this reading confirms that, but I also think that like what you've been thinking about, something's going to be confirmed for you. Even if they deny something. And I do want you to be really careful here with gaslighting. Like, you can trust your intuition, you know. So I feel like your next interaction with this person, or if you get a message or they give you a gift or something like that, it's going to really help you get out of your head. And it's going to help you really see things a lot more clearly. Okay. And I think that's going to help a lot of my Capricorns out there move forward and confirm that you've made the right decision, or that the divine is on your side here. All right, so let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Purify your space. Break away from toxic people or situations that don't serve your highest good. Yeah, and I do get there's a toxicity here. Maturity is recognizing when wisdom has been achieved and also knowing when learning is necessary. So I feel the lessons here have been learned for the most part. And I do feel if there's more communication, that it's actually going to give you closure. And with this marriage card in reverse, that it's time to move in a new direction. I feel that very strongly for my Capricorns. And choose to be with someone who loves you, supports you, and never makes you feel small. Yeah, because I do feel this person, they may have been abused or belittled and when they were younger, or by their parents. Like, I just feel there's something here. There's something kind of bellicose. There's something, maybe they thrive on drama. They've got strong ego energy. So just beware of anybody putting you down, because I do feel that's something here that they've learned, and they issue, how do I say this? They repeat in their relationships. Others can only victimize you if you allow it. You have choices and can take your power back. So to no longer be the victim of this person's gaslighting, maybe anger, temper, manipulation as well is what I'm getting. I mean, these are some really, really tough messages here, Capricorn, for sure. For sure. All right, let's see. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. So what would this person like to say to you? I have an addiction. Yeah. And that could be, I mean, this could be alcohol, drugs. It could be anything. But it doesn't have to be. For me, addiction energy is just something they can't seem to get out from under. And so it could just be any bad behavior. I enjoy your company, but don't want a commitment. So again, for some of you, this person was, had you in a third party, or expected more of you than they did themselves in the connection. Please make time for me. Yeah, so I feel like they want you to drop everything, Capricorn, or they wanted, but they wouldn't do the same for you. And it hurts me to say we should go our separate ways. Yeah, this person's all over the place, huh? They're all over the place. Let's see. What advice do we have for Capricorns? Share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. Yeah, and again, there's something here. Please make time for me. Now, some of my Capricorns, like I said, you are going to make time for this person to hear them out, and it is going to get you out of your head. It's going to give you clarity. It's going to make you feel grounded. It's going to confirm a lot for you. But I also feel that, too, it's like you need somebody who's going to give you time, effort, energy, what you give them. Yeah, self-care. Tend to your garden. Focus on you. Focus on you, Capricorn. I'm just getting with that Chariot energy to be strong, to rest, slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. Yeah, beautiful. All right, and we see move again. Wow, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Some of you, this is just confirmation that, you know, moving out is the right thing. Getting away from this person physically may be something that you have to do. Again, I know these are really tough messages, but it's time to move. It's time to move on from this. That's what I'm getting for the vast majority of my Capricorns who are resonating with this. It's time to get out from under this connection. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards. These are your next romantic partner. Now this might be somebody who you're already with if you've moved on. This may be somebody who's around you right now. And sometimes it is the person we've been talking about. These have been some interesting messages coming through. And for others of you, it's someone whose spirit's saying, hey, pay attention to this person. They're headed your way. All right, so clear messages and guidance, please, for my Capricorns regarding your next romantic partner. And some of you are ready and some of you are not, and that's completely okay. All right, so somebody who has experienced loss or they're in a period of recovery. Somebody who may be entrepreneurial. They've put their ideas to work. They work hard. They're investing in their future. Could be a Pisces. An air of mystery surrounds this watery sign. And though they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. Ooh, and this is somebody you two are going to make each other happy. You're going to make each other laugh. Expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. So this person too may have gone through something pretty heavy. All right, and we also get Taurus energy. So they could have this in their chart, or they could just embody these signs or the energy of these signs. So this is someone stable. They enjoy aesthetics and comfort. As they're ruled by Venus, they're loyal and kind. They can also be a little stubborn. All right, my dear Capricorn. So I'm sending you all so much love and light. I know this hasn't been easy for those of you who are resonating with this. Do check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Also, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload new content. And smash that like button for me. Love and light, my dear Capricorns. Take care.